If you're losing money in crypto right now, stop scrolling. These 3 survival principles could save your portfolio and your future. I wish I had known them earlier. When I first dipped my toes into the world of cryptocurrency, I was like many others drawn in by the promise of quick riches and the exhilarating stories of overnight millionaires. It was late 2017 and the market was buzzing with excitement. Bitcoin was soaring, and altcoins were popping up like wildflowers in spring. I was captivated, and like a moth to a flame, I found myself rushing in without a solid understanding of what I was getting into. In those early days, I made several mistakes that would shape my approach to investing in the future. The first and most glaring error was following trends without conducting my own research. I remember scrolling through social media, seeing influencers and friends rave about a particular coin, and without hesitation, I jumped on the bandwagon. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, clouded my judgment. I bought tokens at their peaks, convinced that the price would only continue to rise. However, when the inevitable correction came, I watched helplessly as my investments plummeted. It was a harsh lesson in the volatility of the crypto market, one that left me with a bitter taste and a lighter wallet. Another mistake I made was overlooking the inherent risks involved in cryptocurrency investments. I had read countless articles about the potential for massive gains, but I failed to grasp the flip side, the potential for devastating losses. I neglected to consider factors like market manipulation, regulatory changes, and the fickle nature of investor sentiment. I invested not only my money, but also my emotional energy, becoming increasingly anxious with every market dip. This emotional roller coaster was exhausting and unsustainable. As I navigated these turbulent waters, I began to realize the importance of having a survival strategy rather than merely seeking quick profits. I learned that the crypto market, while full of opportunities, was also fraught with risks that required a more measured approach. I began to shift my perspective from chasing after the latest trends to focusing on wealth preservation. This was a pivotal change in my investment philosophy. I started to think more strategically about how to allocate my capital. I divided my investments into 3 categories: long-term coins, medium-risk altcoins, and stable coins. Long-term coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum became the foundation of my portfolio. I viewed these as the blue-chip assets of the cryptocurrency world, with proven track records and strong community support. Investing in these coins gave me a sense of stability and confidence, knowing that they had the potential to weather market storms over time. Next, I allocated a portion of my capital to medium-risk altcoins. These were projects that showed promise but also carried higher volatility. I conducted thorough research, looking at the technology behind each coin, the team involved, and the use cases they aimed to address. This approach allowed me to tap into the potential of emerging projects while still being mindful of the risks. I learned to set realistic expectations, understanding that not every altcoin would become the next Bitcoin, and that was okay. Finally, I included stablecoins in my investment strategy. These are cryptocurrencies pegged to traditional currencies, like the US dollar, and they provide a safe harbor during turbulent market conditions. Having stablecoins on hand allowed me to take advantage of buying opportunities during market dips without needing to liquidate my long-term holdings. This flexibility brought me peace of mind, knowing that I could navigate the market's volatility without feeling trapped. Through this journey, I came to appreciate the importance of enduring the market's ups and downs. The real victories in cryptocurrency investing aren't found in the exhilarating highs, but in the ability to survive the lows. I learned that making informed decisions, rather than emotional ones, was crucial for long-term success. It became clear that those who could withstand the market's volatility and stick to their strategies were the ones who ultimately thrived. Reflecting on my experiences, I distilled my approach into a set of key principles. First and foremost, I learned the value of learning from personal experiences. Every mistake I made became a lesson that shaped my understanding of the market. I began to view setbacks not as failures but as opportunities for growth and improvement. Secondly, I recognized the importance of allocating capital wisely. Spreading my investments across different categories allowed me to balance risk and reward, providing a safety net during market fluctuations. This strategy not only helped me maintain my investment portfolio, but also gave me the confidence to stay the course, even when the market was turbulent. Lastly, I understood that prioritizing financial protection over fleeting hype was essential. The allure of quick profits can be intoxicating, but the reality is that sustainable wealth is built on a foundation of informed decision-making and risk management. I learned to approach the market with a level head, focusing on long-term goals rather than short-term gains. As I conclude this reflection on my journey through the world of cryptocurrency investments, I invite you to consider which of these principles resonates with you the most. Whether it's the importance of learning from your experiences, the strategy of wise capital allocation, or the emphasis on financial protection, each principle holds the potential to guide you through the challenges of the crypto space. The lessons I've learned have shaped my approach, and I hope they can serve as a valuable compass for others navigating this complex and often unpredictable landscape. Drop a comment. Which principle hit you the hardest? Like and subscribe for more real crypto investing tips.